Now the dangerous Nelson Cruz.
That one is hit hard to left. That ball's back, and there's your grand slam. Nelson Cruz connects that triple. Love it. His fourth of the game, and suddenly it's a 2-point contest. And Carl Anthony Township, you said he needs to start exerting his will.
Raul moving in. Back to Johnson. He scores! First in the NHL for Luke Johnson.
Everyone smile. Wave to the crowd. Smile, guys. Smile. We can see you.
You came
Hi.
spinning in like a news graphic.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Yes. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the final. Yes. Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the final episode
Hi, Fuzzy.
of season 4. Hello.
What's up, dog?
Hi.
How you doing?
What's going on?
Hanging out?
How's it going, guys? What's up?
Oh, hey. Hey, C-Dubs.
Hi, how you doing, James?
Everybody take a breath.
That's pretty cool. That's cool.
No, not. Oh, calm down. Calm down, guys.
Okay, here we go.
Take a like an honest. No. Ew. Number one rule of radio: do not cough into the microphone.
Yeah.
Make sure you mute yourself or
Make
cough to the
sure
side,
the radio
unless
is
if
on.
you're making a joke. But we all know that is not the first rule of radio. Well, maybe it could be. I don't know really the rules.
There are 17 rules of radio.
Are there?
Hmm?
Do you have the list of them?
Nah.
Because we probably should go over it.
I left it in Canada.
Well, this is not a radio podcast, by the way. This is a FuzzJockRadio. I think it's a sports podcast. We're in season 4. This is our last episode, episode 12. Not our last episode,
Not the last one.
but the ultimate episode of season 4.
Yeah.
I've made that joke before, so I'm not gonna like really go full into that joke there. So
This is such a good joke, though.
it's
Just
probably one that's been used.
Go look up our last few, some of our previous episodes and check out that. This is a good joke. That's all I'm gonna say. Go check it out.
This reminds me of another episode.
What?
I think the best episode.
Oh, the best episode? I think we have a clip of that. Since this is the ultimate episode of season 4, episode 12, I decided to get some clips.
Ooh.
So if you hear, I had. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We're really jumping around here.
So much.
Let's start.
Hey, let's say hi.
Let's say hello. Let's start off by saying hello, like we normally do.
Greetings.
We greet the audience. We greet ourselves. I am one of the hosts. There's 4 of us. Season 4. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we had 4 hosts all season long.
Every day.
4 horsemen.
That was like our thing, and that's. We'll tell you other little secrets throughout the episode of what happened this 4th season. But I'm one of your hosts. My name's Fuzzy.
I'm J Maz.
I'm C-Dubs.
I'm J Maz.
and I'm the Hest Ghost, Alex.
Alex is back.
Yeah.
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
Welcome back.
The Hest Ghost, coast to coast, with the most.
For anyone that doesn't know, Alex, our wonderful friend, is responsible for our kick-ass
Yes.
and
Yeah,
other
we got the
music
music.
and bumpers. He's the guy behind it.
It's a lot of fun.
So much
Alex, how have you been? How are you? What's going on?
Good. I have been having a busy summer. So far, weekends are jam-packed. Heading to the cabin, seeing friends from high school.
Ooh.
A lot of just,
Gonna be some
compensating possibly for last summer being kind of a bust, but not too crazy though. I'm not going to any clubs or anything like that.
but some debauchery.
Oh yeah.
If you will.
Yes.
And
Safe levels of debauchery.
safe levels of
Consensual
debauchery. Consensual
The CDC
debauchery.
said, yeah. the CDC said that debauchery in groups of like 20 or less, it's all right.
Yeah, and as long as it's consensual, that's a big
Yes.
thing. We'll get into that in a little bit later in the episode of consensualness with Alex.
Fucking
and
love
how
consent.
you can make sure that you're consenting with Alex and
Alex's consent corner.
yeah, yep.
Mm-hmm.
James, how have been this last week?
Pretty chill. I, rearranged some things in my house, did some housework. It's still working on my 2020 spring cleaning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 2021. 2021.
They say so. I'm not.
It's the summer
Yeah.
right now, I think. Is it summer, guys?
Could be.
C-dubs, what is it summer?
It's summer here. It's
Okay.
at least hot enough to be summer.
It's so hot out there that it's having a fire. You guys are having fires all over the place.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
How have you been?
I've been good. I had to do some stuff around the house as well. Had a hot water heater stop working and had to get a new one, so that was fun.
Oh, that's not fun.
Stuff like that. Being an adult.
What about your cold water heater?
No, that one's cool. I just keep putting more ice into it, so it's all good.
Cool.
'Cause, I mean,
Cool.
hot water heater, you wouldn't heat hot water.
No, but it blows up if it gets too hot, and it's too hot here.
You know,
Makes sense.
that sucks that you have to replace your hot water heater. Is it your first one that you've replaced since you've owned the house?
Yes, and that one was from '94, so this is
Ooh.
gonna last for a long time.
So I was telling you this, and was that the good way to look at it, the bright side of things, the bright side to look at it, the silver lining or whatever.
Always live in the silver clouds of life.
I was just checking out my mic. I don't know if you noticed.
It's a good mic.
Things are looking a little bit.
It's cool.
Like a little strange there for a second there,
No,
but
it looks like a transformer.
bright side of things.
Yeah. With water heaters, like.
Oh yeah, it's a new one, so you're gonna have it for a long time, and then you put in a lot of money to buy it, and so you're going to be like, oh, I invested in this, and I'm gonna take care of it, and it's gonna last a long time, and you're gonna get to know it, and you're gonna bring it over.
Excuse
What
me.
are you doing over there?
Excuse me. Sorry.
I don't know what Jameis is doing. He's making a
You
lot
have
of
to
noises.
Gastrointestinal
Introduce the
He's-
new one to your friends and family.
Yeah, exactly.
I have been. I
Yep.
give it a hug every night when I come home from work. I just go down and I give it a nice little pat on the back, and I'm like, "Hey, keep it up, man. Keep it up."
So I like that. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Buzz, how
Hugging
you
water
been?
heaters.
I've been pretty good. I've been just kind of hanging out, getting ready for this episode.
Yeah.
I got some pretty cool things for the last episode. I got some things together, and
Oh,
yeah, let's just jump into it. We took a little pause. Now let's
Yeah.
jump into
Yeah.
season
It's like swimming lessons.
4, episode 12, the final episode, the ultimate episode, all of them combined. One of the things that I got going tonight for us is that if you hear this sound, it means that we are going to do a little flashback.
I love it.
It's going to be great.
Turn the page.
Yeah, so it's going to be the best episode because that's what we wanna bring to you, right?
remember the best episode? That was a good episode.
Actually, I have a clip of that. Here we go. Thank
Best
you.
episode ever already.
This is already the best episode ever. Oh, see. Thank
Best
you.
episode ever already.
This is already the best episode ever. There we go. See? Oh, okay. So that's how that's gonna go.
That definitely worked.
That's how that's gonna go,
Definitely
right?
worked.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't even have this lined up. Do I?
That was a great time.
I better line this up a
Yeah.
little bit better here. So.
Our sports are out of order.
Mm.
Our sportster.
Are we gonna go into football right away? Should we go into football?
We just sure.
Do it. Let's just get it out of the way.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about, probably, right?
Not
No.
really.
I mean,
No.
Footballs are still oddly shaped, so that hasn't changed.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, breaking.
They're gonna keep that? They're gonna keep them
I know,
shape?
it was
That's
weird.
So weird.
They haven't.
Are
taken
you
my
ready for
suggestion.
some football?
So football is upon us. Not really yet, but there are things that are going on. The training camp is upon us, July 28th through August 10th at the TCO Performance Center. General admission is free. Oh boy, I don't know if they want to do that. I don't know if they want to do that.
Was that the case when it was in Mankato?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that makes sense.
They had some closed practices, I'm sure, but the main thing was,
I think you could
Yeah,
pay to
just-
go into like a covered area with food and like air conditioning.
Now this one's
Hospitality tent.
inside. This is an indoor practice center, isn't it?
They have
In
both.
Egan? Oh, they had both.
Mm-hmm. It has outdoor and indoor facilities.
Oh, that's cool. Join the team
I'd like-
for open practice or explore the family-friendly activities at TCO Performance Center. Alex, what's up?
I was gonna say I'd like to go, but I just can't do Mankato dirty like that and betray the city and go to their new fancy performance center after they abandoned the terrific town of Mankato,
Yeah,
where they got to stay in those wonderful dorm rooms.
those dorm rooms don't exist anymore.
I bet they
Yeah, they
They were
really
so nice
miss
they
it.
took them down.
They
twice.
blew them up, or they imploded them.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to that implosion?
No.
I watched it online.
No,
My
but-
mom was at it.
Yeah.
He was in it. No,
My
It was
mom
in the video I
was in it.
saw.
he was up the top of the building. She ran down. It was cool.
Yeah, no. I didn't end up going to that. I don't know what I was doing. I was probably hungover or something. There was
It wasn't like the morning. I remember, and like waking up and looking on Facebook and being like, "What? They blew that up? That's
Yeah.
crazy."
I don't have any history of that dorm room, so I was just like, literally anything else is what I was doing.
Gauge Tower.
But I get it.
yeah.
It was a big building, and they imploded it. Like it doesn't matter if you have a history with it.
Oh no, I watched the video and I saw it on people's feeds, and yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fun to watch a building do that, kind of.
Mhm.
Maybe,
I used to
under
skateboard
circumstances.
there and steal TVs from the students that would leave them out after they'd move out in the summer. I'd steal all the TVs by the dumpsters, and that's how I'd get televisions as a kid.
Oh.
So I used to live next to it.
CRTs, man.
Yeah, so they're not having it there anymore because it's gone.
Yeah.
Boo.
I don't.
TCO Performance
so
Center.
It's so nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a wonderful
Yeah,
facility.
It's an
We're just
amazing
being
facility.
bitter.
We're
Yeah,
being-
yeah, it's free.
It's
So-
Go
free.
check it out.
It's
Yeah.
pretty
I don't know.
July 28th through August 10th. There's a link that we'll forget to put in the description.
Mhm. We will.
It's just kind of the way it goes around here. Is that
Yeah,
what's
you
this
got
next?
Google.
What's this next note, Charles?
So we've got the only thing that's really going to happen while we're gone is training camps. The only thing we're really going to miss, and so all that really is going on that matters for us is the cornerback position. Is the battle for who's going to be number one.
What does that mean? What's a cornerback? That's a position.
Wait a minute. Okay,
right?
so
Okay.
what's happening while we're gone? Because this is the last episode, and we're not coming back until the second week of football.
First week of football now.
The first week of football.
Yeah.
And the only thing that's happening in between are the Olympics, and because the Olympics are happening, right? Still.
Yes.
Okay.
They haven't started yet, did they?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. They say it's gonna happen.
Okay. So, but training camp, football training camp, and then during football training camp, what we're looking for is our cornerbacks. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. Yes.
So, training camp, put your mindset
All right, here we go.
helmets on,
Yep.
boys and girls. Training camp. We're at training camp,
Okay.
and you're Mike Zimmer, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike Zimmer.
Okay. And
What the fuck
as
am I doing here in
a-
my life?
as Mike Zimmer, you're probably thinking about you don't want your eye to pop out.
Right.
from getting mad.
You know, we're not very good.
And the other one is it's not funny. But you're Mike Zimmer, and you're thinking, I need cornerbacks.
He likes everything else except that position.
That's it.
Well, he
Isn't that
needs
what
to-
we're always looking for?
Yeah, but that's everything else. We're basically we know who's playing what roles. We know who's the starting running back. We know who the starting wide receivers.
Who's our starting?
We know
Who's our starting running back?
Dalvin Cook.
Who's our starting quarterback?
Quarterback is Kirk Cousins.
What? Still?
Jameis doesn't like him. Has anybody told
Zimmer
that Jameis
he listens
doesn't
to
like
the
him?
show. I don't know how he wouldn't know.
He does it to spite me, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's probably just in spite of him.
Okay, it sounds like the locker room loves him.
They do. They like him.
Okay, all right.
Who's our starting wide receiver?
We've got Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen.
Who's our starting cornerback?
Who knows?
That's the question. Is it going to be Patrick Peterson?
Could be.
Cam Dantzler?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, Cam.
Breland?
Oh, it's not that we're
don't know.
looking for. Oh, this is
No,
our
no,
training
it's-
camp. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Who's
I
gonna
thought
be
this was
the-
like the
the
draft
number one?
compound. Oh, oh, geez. Why didn't you guys correct me?
Dude, we put the wrong
Oh,
software
boy.
in
I thought
our
you put the training
Imaginarium
camp
helmet.
helmet on.
Training camp time. Okay, the training camp helmet. That's the one. Okay, so we're looking.
Yeah, you're wearing the wrong helmet. That's the problem.
Yeah.
We're looking. So Cam's one of them,
Mm-hmm.
and who else is one of them? Patrick Peterson.
Rashad, yep. Patrick Peterson and Rashard Breeland, who we
Okay.
just got from the Chiefs, who's really good.
Okay, and
And then-
Harrison Hand.
Yep, they think he could be a good option if he shows up. You know, he's been making people turn
Okay.
heads and all that.
Okay.
So
Jeff Gladney.
probably not him. He's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, what's up with him?
Well, he got arrested on family violence assault, and
No,
yeah, he was.
that's gross.
It's like, yeah, was a bad person.
That's
So he's
not
probably not going to come back and play for us.
Well, that's fine.
cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go get help, dude.
So that's what's happening in NFL.
So Johnson, what do you think of the cornerback position for us?
Well, I was gonna say, I would like to see Patrick Peterson at tops, not because of the way he plays, but I want that kind of alliteration. Along with on the other end, you got Justin Jefferson.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Patrick Peterson, Justin Jefferson on the offense and defense.
They're gonna drop
It
an
kind of
album then.
creates this really cool, like symmetry. Really,
I like
like gets the Tai Chi or the Feng Shui going
Love it.
in the team. I'd like to see that. I think it would be good for our chakras.
I like. Okay.
Football chakras.
I didn't know that we were getting. We're not like a chakra podcast. What would you call that? Holistic, a holistic podcast.
No,
And in the
holistic
middle,
sports
Kirk
podcast.
Cousins.
We're
We
not
could be a
one of
holistic
them.
sports podcast.
Ooh, let's be an alliteration podcast.
Ooh, alliteration podcast.
I don't know.
So like we're always just like, oh, I love Blake Bortles
Yeah.
and Marcus Mariota
Yeah.
and
Things like that. I mean, I think it would be a good idea.
I'm really confused.
Baseball is fun again in Minnesota.
So baseball is fun again in Minnesota. We
So fun.
have been. I'm skipping some. Just everybody scroll down to your notes here. We're going straight to the Twins.
Yeah, we're on a winning streak.
We're on a winning streak.
Yep.
Right.
It was against the Tigers, but
that happened. No, not just against the Tigers. We swept the fucking Tigers, guys.
yeah, we did sweep them.
Where's those notes?
Twins being awesome, right there. That's
Right here?
Baldelli talking about stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got a quote from Baldelli. He said, "You don't normally or all the time get to go into All-Star break on such a high note. I think it's a great way for our guys to spend the next 4 days really letting that continue to build and to think about the positive nature of the way that we're playing right now. Then come back ready to go," Twins manager Rocco Baldelli said after the win. So yeah, they just did a whole sweep of the Tigers, and it's not just a regular sweep. They did 8 games in a row. No. Wait a minute. They did 4 games in a row, and then they play the Detroit Tigers after the break. Another 4 games. So they play the Detroit 8 games in a row.
And then they'll win.
But we did the one sweep so far, right? They also won their 5th straight extra inning game on Sunday.
Done it.
Finally.
No
5th
more.
straight extra inning game.
Yeah, dude, with Polanco walk-off
Yes.
home run, 3-run homer.
Yep. They're getting their stride. After starting they started the season 0-8 in games that went past 9 innings.
Hey, you know what? That's
What?
awesome. You remember when our friend Al was on, and he's like, they're just about to hit their stride and go on like a 65-0 winning streak, and so far he's not wrong.
Yeah, we should find that memory in the future.
Future.
They haven't lost yet.
So
in my mind.
they're going into the break on good vibes.
Good vibes.
And Rocco is all about those good vibes. Yeah. That makes me really happy.
What do you want to know next about baseball?
Well,
Yeah, Johnson.
well,
You guys like baseball?
I was just gonna say, that just reminds me of a time when we were talking about like how are the Twins gonna do this, right?
Mhm.
How are they gonna get out of this slump? Well, how they get out of the slump, obviously, they're telling us, they're showing us is that they just have to win games, right?
Mm-hmm. So they're showing.
so-
That's what they do.
So they did a sweep, and they're happy, and they're gonna come back and do another sweep, and then they're gonna turn the tides around.
Yeah.
I had another idea of how to get through it. I don't know. Maybe what do you do? Maybe while our players are injured, maybe we should start doing what all the other major league teams are doing and start cheating. Maybe it's not. Maybe the
Yankees,
maybe it's
the new
just a
ones.
Garrett Cole thing.
Why do we even give that merit though? Because he's a cheater.
Well,
Cheating.
how do you? Well, no, that's the thing. Is like, is he? Like, what's going on here? Like, so yeah, I
What
thought
was
that
going on there?
I thought that they should start cheating, but no, they just need to win. They just need to win
Instead,
games.
they over-enforced the cheating rule.
What are you talking about?
Well, then they went from us saying maybe they should start cheating to they demand nobody in the league cheats.
Yeah.
Huh?
With stop and frisk.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what we wanted, right?
No.
We didn't want stop and frisk.
Well, we wanted a better playing field,
That's true.
Yeah.
We still
and
play better
the
field.
Twins are winning because people aren't cheating.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's kind
Right.
of weird,
Good
huh?
they didn't start.
And then, and in hand, the way the Twins get past the season with the winning record is by winning games by other teams not cheating.
It's working so far.
It helps. It helps when other teams don't cheat.
Do you know what else helps?
What?
Is having a dude like Luis Arias, who right now in all Twins history ranks 3rd in hits of his first 185 career games.
That helps a lot.
In his first 185 career games, he's hit 211 hits, only surpassed by Tony Oliva, 233, and Kirby Puckett, 239. No other Twin in all history has had more hits in their first 185
Oh,
games.
man,
Luis
that's my man.
Arias!
That's my man.
That's some good family to be in there with.
I don't know if I told you guys, but I got his
Prospect card there.
prospect card, rookie. It's a rookie card, right?
Dude, he's good.
It's signed.
I like
And it's mint 10. Is a prospect card a rookie card? Is it the same thing?
It's better.
Mm-hmm.
It's better.
Yeah.
You think?
Well, it'd be their first card ever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
rookie means that it's their first card as a major player.
What if they have a high school card?
Ooh.
What if they have a
let's
T-ball card?
What if? What if
Fuck,
they have
dude.
a college card? Like these players are gonna start getting paid. So
Yeah. That could be a thing, actually.
They might
They could
start
make money off
getting
their likeness.
paid. The Twins. Speaking of college players, the Twins picked up the 36th overall pick. The Twins select
Noah Miller, shortstop from Ozaki High School, Wisconsin.
Ozaki. That's how you
Ozaki?
say that. Okay.
This was not actually their first round pick, but Noah Miller. What do
Pick
I
number
got?
36.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty far down for.
Well, he like that was that's something that happened. I thought it was a good pick, right? That's a good pick.
Yeah, Noah Miller. According to what was this guy? Steven Johnson, the director of their scouting. They believe that Noah Miller, high schooler, a bit more advanced than a lot of college guys. Think he'll be a hit for power, maybe. Both sides switch hitter. So
Ooh, nice.
that could be cool.
Yeah.
No, our first round pick 26, went to a pitcher, Chase Petty, Mainland Regional High School, New Jersey. This guy is the talk because he's got 102 fastball in high school in game.
Wow. Okay. That's something.
So
That is something.
yeah, got a lot of other picks. You want to hear them?
Sure. Go ahead. Sounds like you want to say them.
The other, let's see, we got a pitcher, third round pick, Cade Povich from University of Nebraska, who, fun fact, once threw an immaculate inning against Michigan back in May.
Ooh.
Who is this? Stephen Hajar, University of Michigan pitcher, round 2, pick 61. Is not quite a pitcher for velocity, but did lead the Big Ten in strikeouts this year. So, other spots went to pitchers. I've got Travis Adams, Sacramento State, round 6.
So, have any of you ever watched the MLB draft?
No.
Jamez?
I'm answering for everybody, Charles.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no one has. Thank you for answering for everyone.
No.
They don't let people
is-
watch it, actually. I heard.
Well, they have coverage of it.
Okay.
And it's horrible.
What do
It
you?
was very, very boring. I watched it, and I was so bored of it, I turned it off almost instantly.
Oh, it's a lot of players that they have to pick up, right?
Yeah, and they
It's a lot of
only
teams.
have a few of them who actually show up for the thing. Everyone else is just like, I'm not wasting my time because I have no clue when I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the moment you get drafted, you're just gonna be like, well, when do I get traded to another team?
That too.
Okay.
It just happens.
You know
right
what?
away.
Good way to look at it too. How many teams are in baseball?
30.
Yeah, at least 30.
How many teams are in football?
I don't know, 30?
32.
How many players are in baseball?
Only 40?
How many players are in football?
40?
Is it
Whoa.
Okay.
52 or something?
This is why I think we need to.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
deck of cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There's so many people involved in baseball and football amongst varying amounts of teams.
So the major leagues baseball, there's 1,026 active players. So that's baseball.
I'm just trying to make a comparison between, and maybe somebody could help me. Maybe instead of like me just thinking in my head, and I should say what I'm thinking.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Trying to make a comparison between how football fantasy, not fantasy, but drafts
Mm-hmm.
are more exciting than baseball drafts. Why is that? Is it because I was thinking that it was because there's less teams in football than there are baseball. Well, that's not the
No.
case. That's not the case.
Mm-mm.
Why?
I think it's because football is just a better spectacle.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the stuff with the NFL comes with way more.
I suppose. And there's a lot of old schoolness with baseball. There's a lot of traditions that they do with baseball.
And a baseball draft is really long.
Kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Why?
And like paying attention to the roster.
Why is it
like,
longer? That's my question, I suppose. Why is it so much
That's
longer
a great
than?
question. They
Yeah.
shouldn't be as long as it is.
I mean, they like to take the time. I don't know. When I think of like football draft, I think, man, here's someone out of college that is, gonna play on the team, right? When I
They can
think
be-
baseball draft, I'm like, okay, there's someone in our farm league.
I think there's just
So
many more people in baseball organizations and so many more people to pick from that they need to take the extra time. Because like when in a football draft, they're looking for more of filling position, especially right at that moment in time. Like they're like, okay, we're gonna get a wide receiver. We need a wide receiver, so we're gonna pick a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
In baseball, I think it would be more like, okay, we need an we need
pitchers and some
second basemen
infielders.
and if we can get like a utility player that
couple
can play a
catchers.
bunch of different positions, because there's a lot more players that are like utility players that
Yeah.
are really good, instead of just like specific a third we're gonna get like the best third baseman. There's a lot more utility players that he might not be the best third baseman, but he's so good at everything else around him and third base.
Yeah.
A lot of people convert. I mean,
and there's
Jansen
just-
was a catcher event.
And how many teams of baseball are there compared to like football? Like football,
almost
they
the
have,
same.
They have like college, right?
Yeah, but college and AAA and just different, home leagues, beer leagues, like the
Are those-
Mashers League and stuff like that.
Like Boondocks.
Are those okay, in football, with college football, are there like other leagues of football beyond that? There's like college. I mean, is there such a thing
There's
as like the minor leagues really in football? There's
like
not.
the
There's
arena,
college football.
and you could go to the Canada League.
Yeah, so not
Yeah,
really.
But do they get drafted?
Not really.
Not really.
No,
Like
they don't
one
get
or
drafted.
two. Haven't we picked up one Canadian player or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, but that's one league to look at, and it's
Yeah.
just like a
With
very small
baseball-
pool of players.
With baseball, you have that, and this is your answer: is that you have just like this larger array of a farm league and affiliated leagues.
Yeah.
That when
like
we
that with,
draft baseball players, they're going through usually a process of playing through these leagues before you see them. It's really rare that we will see any of these players that we drafted for the Twins until 2025.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like that with hockey too. Like hockey has those minor leagues all over the place. Like the Wild have that team down in Iowa.
And you don't really hear about the hockey draft either, unless you're not into
Basketball
hockey.
though, you hear about the lottery in basketball.
Oh yeah, because the lottery is just so weird.
It's so cool though, right?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Timberwolves always get fucked until last year when they got Anthony Edwards. The All-Star game. So the All-Star break's happening. The home run derby. We got the home run derby results in, and Alonso got.
Pete Alonso.
What's that?
Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Yep.
Not Kiko Alonso.
No.
Got 23 home runs. Longest 509 feet.
That's long.
He needed bonus time, but hit his 23rd to walk it off and defended his crown.
Good job.
So he was the 2019 All-Star home run derby winner as well. So he's got back-to-back because there was no 2020 All-Star game.
Okay.
He has back-to-back home run derby championships.
Okay, so is he the one that started the whole thing off? Like, did he go up the bat first?
He was the
What team does he play for?
third one. He plays for the Mets.
Cool. Well, good.
Yeah.
A lot of people are liking the Mets lately, I've been noticing.
People like their pitcher David or Jacob DeGrom and
Trevor May.
also this Pete Alonso. They really like these guys.
People
that's-
love Trevor May
That's
too.
really cool. Trevor May. Trevor May works for the Mets.
Yeah, he pitches for. Yeah,
That's,
I joke,
that's cool.
but on Twitter he gets made fun of for just like streaming or like.
Yeah, well, that's what he does.
Being
in our show.
He's a guy.
We miss
he's
him.
He's a guy on the Instagrams and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, somebody that's not
On the Mets.
on the Mets, and then somebody that's not been
Cool.
really that cool is
Trevor Bauer.
Mr. Bowers.
So Trevor Bauer, Trevor Bauer has been. I don't know. Go ahead. Just this shit really upsets me.
Yeah, it makes me upset too. But so after the accusations have come out against Bauer of him being a monster, they've decided
don't just say a monster.
Well,
we can't just put like a label.
Sure.
And just be like,
He
monster, and then
he beat a woman and strangled her, and said it was within the boundaries of sex that they were having. And I just think that sounds horrible what he was doing, and is just making stuff up to protect his ass.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry to just stop you there.
No,
but I just feel that we haven't
right,
talked.
some people don't know.
We haven't talked about it at all, and I don't want to just whitewash it or just glance over it by because I feel that with accusations of malicious intent of sexual harm or physical abuse, just labeling it as somebody being a monster just kind of like makes it more of a movie villain type of
Sure.
situation.
More abstract.
More abstract, instead of being like, this is what happened, this is what he's being accused of, and this happens in the real world, and we need to fucking take care of this. We need to make sure that motherfuckers don't hit or harm other people if there is no consent.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And that's why I want to make sure that we don't just label it as him being a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
He's being accused of hurting somebody really badly. And what the team has been doing with this is that they've been just following him on all social medias, it sounds like, right?
Yep, they've stopped following him on social media. Turner, Jansen, Taylor, Mookie, Muncy, Pujols all unfollowed him. He's basically semi-permanently banned from baseball.
Yeah, he's
And-
been off. He hasn't been playing for like a couple weeks now.
Right.
As soon as
Yep,
as soon as these allegations came out, the MLB is like, okay, yep, no, we gotta, if there's going to be investigations on this, and there's any hedons to it, you have to believe the victim. You take him off the field, right?
Yep. That happened pretty quick. Investigation happened right away, and he was, removed from active roster, right?
And the team's even gone as far to remove him from the promotional schedule. So they got rid of his bobblehead day, and they also removed all of his merchandise from the team stores.
Mm-hmm.
So they're making moves no one else has made when these type of accusations have come up, which is nice to see.
It is nice to see how quickly they've done, or how they're doing something. I don't know if was quick enough for some people or not. I don't know. I'm not going to make that judgment, but it is nice to see that they're doing something now when there's other leagues that don't do anything at all, and there's a lot of times where it ends up progressing into something worse because there's no action, there's no accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully everything's hopefully he's not in the wrong, but I don't know, it doesn't sound like it, but
yeah.
so that's that.
Downer story. It must be the end of baseball.
All-Star game time.
All-Star game time. Yeah, I know it's always tough to bring talk about stuff like this, but this happens, and I would just believe that we need to talk about it. You know,
We can't ignore
we
it.
can't just ignore it. And
Hey, did you guys
talk about
know
everything else?
that Nelson Cruz has a buddy going with him to the All-Star game?
Oh, really?
Yeah, Taylor Rogers is going.
Congrats.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Is his brother there as well?
I don't know.
I'm confused.
This is our closer.
Yep.
Taylor Rogers is going to the All-Star game. It's his first All-Star game. First time All-Star.
Like he's playing, or he's like going as a fan.
No, he's going to the game. He's going to play.
He's gonna be in the crowd.
Yeah, well, that's what he's like. Nelson Cruz is taking him with, like, and I'm like, well,
Yeah,
Nelson
he's his
Cruz,
+1.
If he's really good, he gets autographs after the game.
Yeah.
Well, so
No, yeah. Okay.
he is going to the All-Star game. He's
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
Sweet.
On the team. First time All-Star
Sweet.
and 7-time All-Star.
He's a twin, right?
Yeah,
Like not just a
awesome.
Minnesota twin, but like he has a twin, like
he does, doesn't he?
right?
Yes, he plays for the Giants, and I believe he's going to the All-Star game as well.
Oh,
So-
that's awesome.
What if they switch places?
You.
I
Keep
Wait,
your eye
magic.
open, everybody. You heard it here first.
that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Maybe they'll have mustaches like the Young Bucks too.
That was good. I wish they would have kept it. And in the Being Elite vlog, Kenny was mad at them that they cut off their
Yeah,
their
I saw that.
mustaches. So going into the All-Star break, we have the Red Sox are 55-36, White Sox are 54-35, Astros 55-36, Mets 47-40, Brewers 53-39, and the Giants 57-32. And then the Twins are way down there at 39-50. So if you just flip around the numbers,
We're only like 10 games out of first. I don't know, something like that.
it will work. It will
It's
work.
fine.
I mean, is that exactly half the season?
Yeah.
Okay, so then they
Yeah, it's easy.
just flip it around.
Yeah, it's easy.
Just flip it around.
Yeah. You can do that
Boom,
every day if
flip
they
it.
want.
Just do a little flip it.
FuzzJockRadio.
Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it! Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it! Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it!
FuzzJockRadio.
Connecticut and Seattle have advanced to the championship game of the WNBA's inaugural Commissioner's Cup, which they will be played on August 12th. What is that? Is that
It's a championship game already?
Finals already?
Nope. So 1 month.
What does
from now, they'll
inaugural
be
mean?
doing
What does inaugural mean?
their
What
first.
is basketball?
So this is going to be so this is a Commissioner's Cup.
Kind of?
Well, that's what this says. It's called.
It's called. But I mean,
the
it's like
Commissioner's
it's,
Cup.
it's not really a. I mean, for them, it's just a tournament, a mid-season tournament.
Okay.
And then they can get like bonuses and stuff like that by playing in it. So it's new. They've decided to start it this season because they wanted more, kind of like the NBA did the play-in for the playoffs. They wanted more spectacle sports,
I
so
don't
they were trying to make
remember.
more.
I don't remember.
Yeah, they tried making more spectacle of WNBA by having another tournament. So then
Oh,
people
that's
are like,
kinda
why not
neat.
tune into the tournament?
You know, that's real. That's neat because that's kind of
Yeah.
what soccer does, right?
Yes, they make constant tournaments that you're always watching to see who wins the tournament.
And that's
who
kind of like what
advances.
AEW is doing with their pay-per-views. They're like, oh, there's
There's always a tournament.
tournaments,
There's another
and
tournament.
that's awesome because that adds extra advertisement revenue, easier ways to advertise what's going on. Now, so it says the Suns secured the Eastern Conference slot in that game with their what? Okay, this is not read.
Yeah,
correctly.
this is horrible. Sorry. Yeah, this Seattle was doing really good. Connecticut's really good. They're advancing all the way. We were in the tournament too.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Here. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
The Commissioner Cup is a new in-season competition that designates a portion of regular season games from the first half of the season, 10 per team, 60 total, to count toward Cup standings.
Yes. But which games are they? Is it chosen at random?
The Cup will have a total prize money of $500,000. Members of the Cup's winning team can earn in excess of $300,000 per player, with the runner-up team getting $10,000 per player. The game's MVP will earn an additional $5,000. The Commissioner's Cup guarantees an East-West matchup, which the WNBA Finals do not anymore since the playoff format changed in 2016 to seed all 8 playoff teams by record conference.
I gotta admit, cool. I was kind of confused because the Connecticut team is called the Sun.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the
Phoenix
Suns are in the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
And you also were talking about Phoenix and the WNBA thing as well too.
Yeah.
But
so
they're
much
Phoenix Mercury.
And believe it or not, they're all basketball.
And this person writes for the
basketball.
This person writes for ESPN.
Yeah, they should have better writers, maybe.
So we're getting this information from a website, obviously. But okay, so like, how does? Oh, I got some standings here.
Yeah. So
I don't understand what's going on. Like,
out of the games, they take the 10 games, right, that they pick out of the first 60. And then this is showing their record of those 10 games. Those are like, this is how they did in these 10 qualifiers.
Okay.
Right? And then split up by conference. So on that, we see on the Western Conference that we did not beat out Seattle Storm with a 7-3 to their 8-2.
Okay.
And Connecticut clinched it with a 9-1.
Well, that's really neat.
Yeah, Jorge Polanco had a birthday last week.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Yeah, walk-off home run the other night. Awesome.
In NBA news, is that what we got for WNBA?
Yep.
Okay, that's awesome. I think that's really
Cup.
dope, and that gives us more news to talk about with them too. So we'll have to
in August.
Coming in August, so
we'll be on break.
Month from today.
Yeah, so watch. Make sure to keep an eye out for it.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA Finals are currently going on, and Phoenix is leading 2-1. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We are in Game 4. Right?
Yep, Wednesday.
On Wednesday, Suns versus Bucks. Best of 7.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
This is
it won't be the last game.
Stacked up. Huh?
So Game 4 will not be the last one already.
No, we were hoping so we could just be like, yo, Suns won.
It's over.
No, it's over, but no,
it will continue.
It will continue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got some Timberwolves news. So yeah, keep an eye out, folks, for the next couple games of the NBA Finals. We won't be able to report on it because we'll be gone. Yeah. We got some Timberwolves news. The Minnesota Timberwolves players turn in strong performances in expeditions. They're in exhibitions. Exhibitions. They've been hanging out with a bunch of witches and doing seances.
Hex magicians.
No, they've been doing some Olympics, right?
Yeah,
that's what's going on. The Minnesota Timberwolves wing Josh Okogie helped Nigeria beat the United States. How do you feel about that, guys?
Well, he's a Timberwolves, so.
Well, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I know what's happening.
Hold on. Jensen, I don't know if you know what's going on, but just hold your horses because we have this new segment. We all know what that sound means, or what this jingle is. It's time for the
Buzz Question of the Week.
So yeah, it's a new segment that we started going. It's called the Fuzz Question of the Week. And the way the fuzz question of the week goes is I ask a question, and then we go around the studio and answer the question, and then give our reason for that answer, right? And then we don't discuss it. We just move on to the next person. So you say your answer, give a little 1 to 2 sentence blurb of why you feel so strongly about this way, and then we move on, okay? So the question of the week is, how do you feel about a Timberwolf playing for their home country and helping that home country beat the United States? Jameis.
That's awesome.
And why?
Because it's the Timberwolves. And it proves the Timberwolves are greatest NBA team.
Okay. And C-Dubs.
I think it's great. I love it.
Okay. And why is that?
Because it's now one of the biggest wins in their history. Even though it was an exhibition game, it's one of the biggest wins they've ever had is over America. So congratulations to them on that.
Okay. And Alex.
Yeah, I agree that it's awesome because it shows that it's, with a lot of NBA teams, it's like, who can you spend the most money on and pull these people from other countries to play for you. Whereas this is like an Olympic thing. This is the guy representing his homeland.
Yeah, that's dope.
And I think that's really cool. And I'm sick of the U.S. winning everything, even though I'm from the U.S. Surprise.
And that was...
We all know what... Man, I need to, get that sound means. Or what this
I want to, have it, queued up.
jingle is.
That was...
It's time for the...
Fuzz question of the week.
There we go. So that's the new... come season 5, I'll have better questions of the week, and I'll have an extra button for or a different sound. You know what I mean?
The outro.
Maybe.
I will. I promise you, I'll have more time. I'll have more time next season for some reason. I don't know why, but I will. So yeah, the Timberwolves are in the Olympics.
Doing great.
Rubio leads Spain in the win over France. And Tricky Ricky.
Good job. Are we going to buy and sell some Wolves?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Nature reserve
we have a lot of discussions going on for getting Ben Simmons. It really sounds like we want to pick up Ben Simmons. Timberwolves president of basketball operations Grayson Rosas and the 76ers general manager Elton Brand met in Chicago during the NBA Combine, sources said, where Ben Simmons' trade to Minnesota was discussed. The negotiations are not substantiative at this time. But yeah, we might be trading for Ben Simmons. It really sounds like we really want him.
But the likely trade for Ben Simmons was our guess that would be D'Angelo.
Maybe we could give him Ricky Rubio.
I don't think they would take Ricky.
Don't do it.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You just won in Spain, though.
So I was going through our episodes.
Yeah.
And season 3 was dedicated to Ricky Rubio, basically.
Yeah.
We had a lot of intros with him.
All of our intros were Ricky.
He's awesome, right?
Yeah, he's fun.
But we
personality.
Really nice guy. So yeah, it sounds like they really want Ben Simmons. Who knows what they're gonna do for trades?
Mm-hmm.
Also in Timberwolves news, Naz Reid suffered a minor injury. He was listed with a minor injury. Didn't really say anything, but heard the same thing about Edwards' sprained ankle, who suffered a injury in the middle of this last week. A handful of the select players were called up to the Team USA to be on the active roster for the exhibition versus Nigeria. Edwards may have been included in the call-ups. Instead, they went to Detroit's Shaquille Bay. So, yeah, what about that, too? Okay, so our players are playing in the Olympics, but they might get hurt.
Or maybe some of them are getting hurt, quotation, so they don't have to go. Was that?
That-
I was
good
wondering
point.
if that
That
was
could be.
what was kind of being implied there. Like, oh yeah, I can't make the Olympics this
like-
week. I'm sick.
You don't think Edwards would want to go to the Olympics?
Yeah, I know it's yeah, and that's
He would.
sounds like a stupid thing to
I mean,
not want to do.
You might be right though, because with COVID and everything, I don't know.
What is slashing?
Slashing is like that, you know?
Tampa Bay Lightning won back-to-back Stanley Cups. How about that, guys? The game, what?
They went 5.
They went 5 games. They lost one of the games on purpose so they could win it in Tampa Bay, right?
In Tampa, yes.
This is a good plan.
I mean,
Through a game.
It worked. A good plan.
Thousands attended the Lightning Stanley Cup boat parade. The parade was full of cup hoisting, the jet ski riding and beer chugging.
It's totally safe, right?
Fans got a glimpse of their favorite players as they sailed down the Hillsborough River with the Stanley Cup in hand. So this sounds like what
just
Brady
are,
did.
running around with it.
This is what Brady did with the
Tampa.
Yeah,
what's that?
it's Tampa.
It's just like Tampa. You know, that's just
Tampa
what they
Bay.
do.
Tampa Bay.
Boat parades and throwing.
Oh
the
yeah,
trophy
because
around.
he works for the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Oh, that's right. This is Tampa Bay. This is their tradition. They take the Stanley Cups and their trophies down the river, and then they throw it. And
then it has to.
The Stanley Cup did sustain some damage during today's festivities. It'll be sent to Montreal for repairs and to be back. You know, you shake your head, but how old is this cup? How old is this thing?
I don't know.
Well, they
How
they
old are these
replace it every
trophies?
couple of years.
Right?
Piece of it.
You know how well. My question is, how long have they been having a trophy?
A very long time.
For a very long time, right?
Mhm.
Can you imagine all of these teams through all of history
Taking a few chucks in the air.
being like totally pristine with their trophy?
Oh,
Well, they
don't
aren't.
touch it.
They'll stick
only-
their mouths
you
on it
only
and
can
drink
kiss
booze
it.
out of it.
Yeah, I mean, they're happy. They're having fun. At least they didn't lose it.
yeah.
I'm shaking my head though because it's being sent to Montreal for repairs. So the Stanley Cup is going to Montreal, who lost the Stanley Cup Finals,
Oh,
but
funny.
for repairs,
Oh.
and then going back to Tampa for more
Do
celebrating.
you think they're doing that on purpose?
It's
bet
a
you-
little. Maybe they were like, maybe if we damage it, we can really rub it in their faces.
That sounds pretty salty.
I bet you they're doing
I
it on
just
purpose.
noticed something, guys.
Yeah.
If we go back up to the MLB standings, look at how high the Rays are in the AL East. What if Tampa goes
Oh my god.
3 championships across 3 teams?
Oh my god, you might have
in
something.
2021.
Oh my god, you might have something. And then
Would Tampa Bay just explode?
oh my goodness.
Holy.
That might be a good thing. I don't know. And they had
Yeah, that might be
WrestleMania.
good.
Holy
And they had WrestleMania, yeah.
Florida's just going all out. I mean, maybe they knew something. With the no.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I
It's
don't like
weird.
it.
That is so weird.
I don't like it.
You're right though. I kind of hope that happens.
It'd be all right.
Then it blows up.
It'd be
explodes.
insane. Yeah.
I don't want that. No,
They don't
no,
have a-
no.
No, with
They don't have
water.
a basketball team, right?
Yeah, they have the Orlando Magic.
Oh no, they're
That's
not the Phoenix
Orlando.
Suns.
No, that's Orlando.
Dude, they're gonna try to buy the Phoenix Suns before the final game, I bet.
The Tampa Bay Suns. That would make sense.
That
actually.
would.
Yeah, that makes sense right there.
Oh man, you heard it here first.
Oh, what if they bought the Bucks
Breaking
like the
news.
Buccaneers? They could be the Bucks and the Buccaneers. Oh my gosh, there'd be 2
Go to
Tampa Bay
Milwaukee
Bucks.
Buck.
The
So many Bucks.
or how
Big
about
bucks.
the Timberwolves?
Money.
Timberwolves.
Get it?
Because
Oh,
the
yeah.
Timberwolves might be
Alliteration.
for sale. Oh no, they
I
are
want
for sale. Maybe Alex will move them down to Tampa Bay.
Oh no.
Probably.
Then they're gonna win.
Yeah,
They're waiting for Ben Simmons to get traded, and then they're gonna sell
the
it.
Tampa Bay Wolves. It sounds good. Sounds good. The UEFA Euro 2020 game just got done, and they tied Italy 1-1 against England.
Cool.
They had Italy had 3 penalties, and England had 2 penalties, and it was the final full time. It went full time. It says that it happened yesterday. The UEFA European Football Championship, less formally the European Championship and informally the Euros, is a primary association football competition contested by the senior men's national teams of the members of the Union of European Football Associations, determining the continental champion of Europe.
Yes.
So
this is their like their championship for all of Europe.
yeah, the
their country
continental
teams. And
champion of Europe.
the 3-2 penalties, though, is the penalty kicks at the end of the game, since it ended in a tie.
Yes.
And Italy won 3
to 2.
3 scores to 2. And sadly, it could have been easily tied and gone into more penalty kicks, but one of the England guys went to kick it with the goalie jumping the wrong direction, and he completely whiffed it to the left, not even getting it close to the goal, and embarrassed himself. And everyone felt really bad for him, including myself. Like, it was a heartbreaker because he was really young, and then he got taunted by people because he lost the game for them. It was really sad.
Oh no, that is sad.
That nonsense.
Yeah, so that was really shitty because it was great game, but it ended on a guy making a blunder, and it was totally his fault, and everyone gave him shit for it.
Wait, was he actually from Minnesota? A kicker whiffing?
It was.
Good way to look at it.
He's got relatives from Minnesota, though. I'm sure of it.
Minnesota could draft him, maybe.
Well, hopefully he can find some like silver lining in the whole thing.
Yeah.
And
the team backed him up and was like, "We love you, dude. It's not your fault," and all this and stuff. But
because sometimes it's
really
sometimes it's tough.
It was the most pressure situation in the game.
Maybe he should look on the bright side of life.
That's what I'm thinking. You want to talk about your pole vaulting experience in the Olympics? That's why your agent got a hold of us. I figured it out.
Oh, I mean, I was in the Olympics. I was at the Olympics in 2012 in London, and I sang.
Were you actually invited to the Olympics, or were you got tickets and like you're hanging out singing in the crowd?
I was invited to perform at the Olympics, and I got paid £1.
Oh, so you played the national anthem?
I took that actually. I gave my agent 10% of it. It's not going to get you Beyonce, put it that way, but it did get you some. I mean, it had the Who. They had quite a lot of British rock and roll people.
My dad liked
they were mainly the poorer ones, the ones who hadn't any money left, so they turned up for the Olympics. I sang. Always look on the bright side of life.
It's good to look at the bright side of life, isn't it? That's what you gotta do.
That's the point of the song. It's a little song I wrote.
Well, that's more of like a saying you tell people when they're down. Like you just say, hey, look at the bright side of things. Right?
Yeah,
that's a good song. Do you still know how it goes?
Yeah, it's always look on the bright side of life. Everybody has to whistle, see, and it was 90,000 people there, and about 2 billion on television watching.
Okay. So yeah, sometimes you gotta look at the bright side of life. AEW.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Before we go into AEW, I just want to bring up real quick. Yesterday was the finals of Wimbledon, and Djokovic won that, and he tied for Grand Slam titles with Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer at 20 Grand Slam titles at a pretty young age. So
that's a lot of Grand Slams.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he's gonna beat that.
Man. He's probably
gonna exceed him. Yeah. He's still so young.
Tight.
I just wouldn't bring that up.
Yeah. Wimbledon.
Well, that's good. You contribute. That's all that we ask for, Mr.
I did it,
Mr. Host.
Yay!
Exploding barbed wire deathmatch. I don't even think was announced.
No.
Yeah. So
are you sure? We didn't talk about exploding death wire match.
I almost think
No.
we did, didn't we?
I don't think we did because it happened at the end of February.
So, cat out of the bag.
Cat out of the bag.
The ring didn't fully explode.
No,
kind of.
The fireworks that they had,
It didn't work.
The pyro that happened, it didn't do well.
It didn't impress.
It didn't impress at all, to the point where the
It
people
worked.
that were in the audience booed.
Yeah, they booed it.
They booed it, right?
Moxley had to cut a promo afterwards to make up for it, and I think he did a great job at that.
And people
He
are
did.
like, holy shit. What the fuck, AEW? They booed Terry Funk. And he's like, what the fuck do you guys think? I'm going to blow myself up? This is, what the fuck? And I think it's part of the show. I think it was all part of the show. They did it on purpose so they can set up something in the future, which is
blow up.
gonna be fucking even better. It's gonna be great. And oh man, so we didn't set up that memory. I just played it, but we were talking about.
But I remember that.
Oh, I do, yeah.
The cage match. Or the barbed wire blow up.
It was a fun match.
Dynamite
It was a
match.
fun match. It was good.
The AEW. What do you guys? So do we
Fighter
have any
Fest
predictions of what's coming up? What's going on? What's going on, Charlie?
So I think this Fighter Fest is going to be fun because I believe it was Fighter Fest last year that Cage was given the FTW championship.
Hold up.
Yeah.
We're going into break. What's happening when we go into break with AEW?
Fighter Fest.
Fighter
Night
Fest.
1 and 2.
What does that mean?
Fighter Fest is them doing like a pay-per-view style thing on a Dynamite.
So Dynamite's a regular show, and they're naming the show not just Dynamite, but it's Fighter Fest Dynamite, and it's 2 nights in a row.
Yes.
It's special.
And it's a special.
It's a special.
It's special. It's not a pay-per-view. It's on regular TNT network.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to have a bunch of matches that are extra special, right?
Correct. Pay-per-view quality.
They're going to have the FTW championship match.
The fuck the what
The
championship?
coffin match. IWGP United States Championship match. A Christian Cage versus Matt Hardy match, which is that going to be a ladders and chairs match? Do we know?
It's not at this moment, but who knows?
And then we have a Penelope Ford versus
Yuka Sakazaki.
Singles match. So yes, Brian Cage versus Ricky Stark for the FTW Championship. Who do you think? That's a good. That's a big one. That title has not been fought for yet, right?
I think he put it up.
Defended it.
Yeah.
But not really. Johnson, do you think Ricky can actually dethrone him for this?
I think that they've been building up to Cage's face turn of sorts, or his departure from Team Taz, and I think that it's a good idea if he does leave, I guess, to give it to Ricky. Though I kind of would have wanted to see Brian leave with the title and Taz desperate to get it back into his stable, challenging Brian Cage for it and coaxing him into challenging for it or something like that.
Oh,
so
that'd be cool.
I'm not sure what'll happen. I think if they're gonna do a series from it though, then Brian will win this one and then Ricky will win it down the line or something.
I like that.
I think, yeah. I just think that they're gonna give it to Ricky right off the bat just to get Brian out.
I
got
kind of
travel
agree
plans
with
or
that.
something?
Well, I just,
Yeah,
he needs some time off.
I think I would go along with that thought with Ricky winning right away. So then it gives the FTW belt finally a little bit of a feel like it's a real belt, and then then it gives Cage a reason to go face. It would be going heel against Taz's team, but going heel against Taz's team would be going face, right?
Yep.
And so Brian Cage would be pissed off that he lost. I can totally see that.
Yeah.
And it'd be a good way to get the storyline to go. The coffin match is Ethan Page versus Darby Allin, and this is the first coffin match in AEW.
Yeah. That's going to be very interesting to see how they play one out compared to how
So
other.
this is not going to be a cinematic match, right?
No,
No, this should be live, to my knowledge.
And then
I'd say yeah.
and then we got John Moxley versus Carl Anderson in the IWGP United States Championship match, and that's a big one. Does John
That's
Moxley
fun,
currently
yeah.
have
Yes.
the championship?
Yes, he's got that from New Japan, and yeah, he's had it for a while now, over a year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's cool to do like that kind of. Even though both of these guys are like Impact and AEW respectively, it's like they're challenging over an New Japan belt in AEW, which is just really cool to see.
Yeah.
Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Donut.
Dude, donuts. Yeah. Is Christian
think there's-
Cage the same Christian from Edge and Christian?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that okay? That makes this versus Matt Hardy that much more interesting.
Oh
Yep.
yes.
And that's why I'm wondering if it's gonna have tables, chairs, or ladders involved.
So that was their thing.
My.
Maybe not this one. Maybe it'll be a rematch that they'll
Build
pull
up.
out at like All Out or something.
And Edge is in WWE still.
Yeah, he's currently feuding with Roman Reigns
And
again.
Jarrett's in or Jeff Hardy's in WWE as well.
WWE.
So
Yep,
either
yep.
the two of them need to come over to AEW, or those two need to go back to WWE at some point, right? We need to get the tag teams back together.
I think the Hardys have a pretty rocky relationship between each other. I think there's a lot of animosity towards each other in like real life.
Mm-hmm.
Probably stemming from a lot of drug and alcohol abuse and
yeah, because Jeff had
drama.
a lot of drinking and drugs problem, right?
They both did, I think.
Yeah.
They both did. Jeff's was more well known.
Yeah,
and
well,
documented.
He
And
did
then-
Victory Road in TNA with Sting, and that was a disaster. Oof.
Because he was messed up during the match, and they had to stop it during the match because of how messed up he was.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's too bad.
Really bad. Eric Bischoff had to come out there and like try to save it.
Jeff did, or Matt?
Eric Bischoff.
Matt
What?
or Jeff?
Oh, which? Yeah.
Jeff. Yeah, Jeff.
Oh,
Again.
yeah, that's too bad. I don't know if I've ever mentioned, but I quit drinking 2 years ago. Today, actually, is my sober day.
Happy sober day.
July 12th. Is that what you call it? Happy sober day?
Call it whatever you want, man. Congrats.
Oh, whatever you want, yeah.
But yeah, I had a problem with alcohol. It sucked. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but I quit, and luckily so far I've been okay without getting help. I've been dealing with it pretty good, but I know not a lot of people can be like me, and if you feel that you have a drinking problem or an addiction problem of some sort, so like drugs or alcohol or something, make sure to reach out. If you ever have that thought cross your mind, maybe I'm drinking too much, there's somebody out there that's willing to listen. There's programs, there's, of course the AA, but there are also other programs that aren't like religious based and more science based, I know of. And 100%, even if you're not from my hometown, if I don't know you personally, I'm not your Facebook friend or whatever, if you're listening right now and you feel that you need help or need somebody to say your piece to, reach out to me. I'm here. I'm absolutely here to listen. Hit me up on the Facebooks or the Twitters or stay away from Facebook, but hit me up on Twitter. Send me an email, FuzzJockRadio@gmail.com or FuzzTalkRadio@gmail.com. I'm always here to listen. I'm here to help, because the shit's tough, and I just want to let you know that, you're not alone.
We're all here for you.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Fuzz, for a day like this, you have Just Smoke Day. It should be Just Don't Drink Day.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, it's 2 years of no drinking, 1 year of no smoking cigarettes, no nicotine whatsoever, no tobacco. I'm totally out. And then now I'm adding manufactured pop and energy drinks to the list. So next year I'll be able to say that it's 3 years of no drinking, 2 years of no smoking cigarettes, nicotine, tobacco, and 1 year of no manufactured pops or energy drink. I'll just start drinking water. Water's good, right?
There you go.
Right?
Beautiful.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
I know what that means.
Oh, this is the sound for fuzzy memory trivia time. This is when I. Oh, jeez, I need to. Man, I promise you, when we get into season 5, I will be a lot more prepared, and things will run a lot smoother. Season 4 was just kind of like a quick little, like, this is our like a summer break, This is our summer break type of.
All the best episodes, though, really.
Type of season.
Summer school.
Think about it. It's really great.
It's the kind of like, this is kind of like the bundle, like this is the end of the bundle, if you will.
Thanks for bundling with us.
Does that make sense?
2-year bundle.
2-year bundle. 2-year bundle. Okay, so this is fuzzy memory trivia time. This is the end of the show. This is when I ask everybody questions like a trivia format, and people win prizes. I did not remember to look up what the scores were. So I gotta be honest with everybody. The bit was gonna be that I keep on saying the wrong score, that it's 3-2, right? It's 3-2. James is winning, C-Dubs is losing, and then the guest, well, their number's somewhere around there, right? And then I was going to, by the time that we got to this episode, I was going to look at the numbers and look at the episodes and figure out exactly what the score was, so we could be like, yo, actually, yeah, it's not 3-2. This is the whole bit, like, haha, kind of like that. And then,
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is the real score. This is who really won.
I thought I was doing good, though.
This actually,
you're telling me I don't have 3 points?
I'm trying to say that I don't know, James. I don't know.
I could have more, though.
And I apologize.
Is what you're basically saying? I probably have more than 3.
Well,
is what I'm hearing now.
Well, what I'm saying is that we're gonna. This is going to be the ultimate episode. This is the ultimate episode. Right. We're going to start with 0-0,
and my 3. So 0, 0, and 3.
0, 0.
It's not going to work that way. James.
Hey,
James.
Here we go.
What was the 2014 NFL season salary cap per team?
The
2014 NFL season salary cap.
Oh, that was
per
like
team.
320,000.
Incorrect. 133 million.
Oh yeah. I was thinking on like the bottom end.
Even across the board.
Wow. Okay. Alex, which pitcher was the first to win the Cy Young in both leagues?
Cy Young.
Incorrect. Gaylord Perry.
Or they named it after him.
C-Dubs. Mm-hmm. What college did MLB Hall of Famer Mike Schmidt play for?
Oklahoma.
Incorrect. Ohio University. Okay.
Okay. You get that? You get that this time? C-Dubs?
No, I'll get it next
Remember
time.
that one?
Mm-hmm.
Is that one that I asked before?
No. I don't know.
That's one you always ask C-Dubs.
J-Maz, the Vikings traded away 3 of their draft picks in 2013 to which team?
We went to Seattle.
Incorrect. The New England Patriots. Alex,
That's debatable.
where does Casey's mother want her to attend college in Ice Princess?
Harvard.
Correct.
Yeah.
1 point.
Dude.
C-Dubs. C-Dubs. Which basketball player? No. I've asked that one
I
many
love
times.
that movie.
What year did Tony Parker enter the NBA draft?
2003.
Incorrect. 2001.
What year did he get out of there, though?
And that's the end of Fuzzy Memory Trivia. Alex is the winner. Ding, 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 ding.
After my three.
Well, what
Wow.
you should
Trivia master.
what you should do is it's a cliffhanger. You don't get to find out who won until next season.
We did that season 2, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah. We need to get that memory thing, that flashback memory, that machine that you made us. Because it works.
Wayback Machine?
Yeah,
Wayback
it works really well. It makes you think that, oh, this was a real flashback, wasn't it? Where is it? I'm trying to find the flashback machine. Here it
No.
is.
Is it this one?
And then I was like sitting there, and this thing happened, and all this stuff. Actually, that was not a real memory. I was just joking.
Got you.
But
It is now.
It is the end of the episode. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about before we leave? Did you guys have anything that we missed, that we skipped over? What's going on?
During the break, I'm gonna go to wrestling for my first time ever.
Ooh.
I'm excited about that. I'm gonna see some New Japan wrestling.
Oh, nice.
Where at?
Mm-hmm. The Torch at the Coliseum, which is a new venue. It's an outdoor venue. I don't know how it works, but it's near the Coliseum. And it's going to be New Japan pro wrestlers, including John Moxley. So I'm very excited for that, and I hope that there's an invasion by Kenny Omega. That'd be really cool.
That's really cool.
That sounds fun.
James, what do you got going on during the break?
I'm gonna go on a soul quest.
Soul quest? What
Yeah.
does that mean?
It's like you get a sword and like find your soul.
Okay. I like that.
And I hope I find it. I mean, I might live tweet about
Okay.
it. The soul quest. I'll start tweeting once I find the sword.
Okay. Okay. That'd be nice.
That'll be the sign.
Just keep us updated that way. That's a good. Yeah. Alex,
That'd be a cool thing.
Alex.
I mean, just living up the summer. Yeah, gonna check out stuff for Pride weekend coming up this weekend.
Which summer are you celebrating? Because there's a lot of different summers this year.
Summer of Sam.
Okay. I was just reminded that our producer said that we haven't mentioned, if you like what's going on in FuzzJock Radio, if you like this programming, or if you like any Fuzz Talk Radio programming, and you're wondering how you can support us, you can always go to fuzztalkshop.com and buy some merch. The
shirts are cool. I like the designs.
There's t-shirts, there's sweaters, there's hoodies, there's socks. There's a bunch of different things that you can purchase. All the proceeds go straight back into Fuzz Talk Radio, and the different programming helps us keep us going. If you don't want to buy stuff, that's fine too. I don't care.
Yeah.
I am.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna answer. I'm gonna figure out
what.
I'm gonna figure things out. Like, things are cool right now, right? With FuzzJock Radio, things are pretty neat right now, right?
But then there's stuff.
But then there's stuff that we haven't even covered yet, right?
Oh yeah.
And season 5's coming up, and I need to figure out how to cover that type of stuff.
FuzzJock Radio.
Hey!
The best to you from
Fuzz Talk
Radio. KMRT.
FuzzJock Radio.
to left. That ball's back, and there's your grand slam. Nelson Cruz